Hello everybody and welcome to Gathering Information. We are here in place of our normal stream today to bring you an exciting event that we hope we're going to enjoy. And so, by extension, you will enjoy. I'm Step.
Hey, Stefford, I'm Tams.
Hey, Tams. How you doing?
I am all right.
Are you looking forward to this exciting event?
I am nervous.
Should we tell people what this
I'm stepping
is?
outside my comfort zone here because when we do things in which I have no clue what the set is like, it's streaming wise. Trying to talk and read the cards that you don't know is challenging.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll know more of the cards than you think you do.
Probably.
Anyway, we are stepping off of Arena and onto MTGO for an Ultimate Masters Phantom Draft. We don't really care about collecting cards, so Phantom Draft seemed like the best way to go. Especially because then we don't have to care about money cards. So
yeah, which I think is good.
Yeah, it was really nice. I did one of these on the Mana Leaks channel as a live stream, in paper.
Yeah.
And not having to worry about taking the money card because it was his box. He was keeping all the cards.
Yeah.
Meant that I could take 3 counterspells as my first 3 cards. Of the
Monster.
draft.
You a monster.
Yeah, well, so it's interesting. Anyway, we are hopefully... I've drafted this once. Tams sort of has a cursory look at what's in the set. So we're by no means experts, but it should be fun. So let's jump into the queue.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we're here. Woodfall Primus. Well... Oh yes, and there's also a foil in each pack. So, let's see. Destroy target non-creature permanent, and it has persist, but it's just a big dumb thing.
Yeah.
Buried Alive. Search your library for up to 3 creature cards, put them into your graveyard, and shuffle your library.
So that's definitely in a deck.
Magma. Sack a non-land permanent. It deals 1 damage to any target. Interesting. Fire and Ice is a good card. Fume Spitter. Hooting Mandrills is a good card. Sure. I don't know what to do here. I could take a Rune Stag. We could do the same thing. Just take all counterspells.
I like Hootie because I know him and it's fine, but we have 10 seconds to choose, so pick something.
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, untap Thermo Alchemist.
Sure. It's a pinger, right?
It's a pinger defender.
Alright.
Creeping Tar Pit, Flume Veil,
Stitched
Garna.
Drake.
Stitched Drake, as an additional cost, exile a creature card from your graveyard. That's fine. You can get Chewer, enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, and you can evoke it for a single red. Take the Stitch Drake. It's a flyer. Could take a Terramorphic. Could take a Wild
There's also
Mogra.
a foil up there.
Yeah, it's not that good.
No?
I would prefer the Rune Snag over a foil.
Okay.
Flight of
What about
Fancy
the
is
4/4
quite good.
it's a 4/4 defender with flying.
It's very good.
No, not Flight of Fancy. I'm talking about the...
Yeah, the Plume Veil. But have a look at Flight of Fancy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Maybe we just take that.
Maybe. I'm not married to this, but red-blue is definitely a thing. And blue-green Boggles is sort of a thing I like. Plume Veil is a very good card. We should probably take it. Or Garna. But...
I don't even know. We'll see how this goes.
Mystic Retrieval. Return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand with flashback. Interesting. Hissing Iguanar. 3/1. Whenever another creature dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker.
Sidisi Skullkeeper?
Sultai Skullkeeper.
Oh, Sultai, sorry.
You mill 2 when it enters.
Oh, okay.
Turn to Mist, exiles a creature and returns it to the battlefield under its owner's control. You can reuse ETB abilities or save your creatures. This is probably pretty good. I'm kind of digging the Mystic Retrieval.
Sure. Yeah.
Get back a burn spell or a counter spell. Do that twice.
Now, we do need to remember we are not playing against a bot.
Sure, that's true.
I think that will make a difference. Because we're going to be
drafting against bots.
What did I say?
Playing against bots.
I meant drafting.
Yeah, that's fair.
So...
Hey, there's a slippery boggle.
Yeah? We could totally take the slippery boggle.
Double cleave.
Yeah, I am. That's an old favorite of mine.
So Rune Snag and a treasure cruise.
There
is a treasure cruise. Ooh.
It's common. I kind of like slippery boggle. We did take that enchantment, right? Or
we did. Yes. Flight of Fancy?
Because I think that would be fun.
I would be up for boggles. Is this Ulamog's Crusher? I would also be up for drafting a deck that you could put Ulamog's Crusher in. Think twice. Draw a card with flashback. That works with the Thermo Alchemist deck.
I'm mostly just following along here and offering you things that you may not have looked at yet. So if you think that's pretty good, I'm down with that.
Ancient Tomb Crusher? Like, we kind of have to pick the direction we want to go.
I think so far we're kind of going... Alright, 6 seconds, so yeah.
Arena Athlete would be a good heroic. Maybe we take that.
Okay.
So... Enchant creature, makes the creature hexproof, draws us a card.
Enchantments don't count. Don't
count for thermo. Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, of course they do. Oh my gosh.
So if we wanted to do the heroic boggles deck, heroic boggles. That's what I'm calling it. There's also a 2/2 for 2 with persist, which, you know.
I don't even know. I
All
don't know. As I said to you last night, I would probably go mono black, mono white, and kind of stay there. Because I really don't know.
A 5/2 with trample and persist? Persist is when it dies, it comes back with a -1 counter.
Yeah. I don't think that's great. It doesn't
Fight card?
Yeah, we're going to need some sort of removal. We're also going to need some creatures, but...
Yeah. Return a creature or land from your graveyard to your hand, you gain 6. That doesn't seem...
No, we're still in blue-red, right, so far?
I kind of like this card.
So take it. Oh, what? No.
It hits hard.
All right, well...
Yeah. Boneyard Worm. Power and toughness equal the number of creature cards in your graveyard.
Probably not.
Shred Freak. Red, 2/1 with haste.
Sure. There's a 3/3 there with the red cleaver.
Huh?
The other red card, right there. But pick something because we're at 5 seconds. So.
All right. Sack a non-land permanent, deals 1 damage to any target. That seems like it could be a good finisher. Rune Snag is a counterspell, which is pretty good. Because we're straight blue-red right now, right?
Yeah.
This is blue, this is blue.
Like, I don't even know what we're doing. We have, 2 creatures, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 creatures.
Alright.
Plumeveil?
Sure.
Blue.
This seems weird. I remembered something about drafting like this that I'd forgotten.
What's that?
How much it stresses me out.
Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. I think I'd prefer to have some counter spells. Stresses you out, you say?
Yeah, Because it's impossible to discuss the cards between two people when you don't know them and you're trying to read them as they come through. You know what I mean?
Awful snout.
Yup.
Staunchy. Okay. Visions of Beyond. Draw a card. If a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it, draw 3 cards instead. Ooh. Meringue River Prowler.
It's pretty good. I
Can't
remember
be
him.
blocked and can't block.
If we're going aggressive, as it looks like we kind of are, what is target creature you control deals combat damage? That's a fight spell. Is that Fire and
This
Ice
one?
again?
Fire and Ice? Fire and Ice is quite
Maybe
good.
we should take that. Is
We
that
should.
That's the choose which one you want to cast? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Although there is a second Thermo Alchemist and there's another Treasure Cruise.
But that's only instants and sorceries, right? Not
yes.
enchantments.
But we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 instants and sorceries already. I'm wondering if this is just like straight up too good to pass, but I like Fire and Ice, so
up to you. I don't even know.
Has 20 or more cards in it. This is fine.
I would think we're hoping to get them dead before 20 or so.
Untap target creature. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 2. If you do, it deals 2 damage to any target. Desperate Ritual. Demir Guildmage. Target player draws a card for 4 mana. Raid Bombardment. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, we hope to have bigger creatures. There's another Rune Snag, because this makes each Rune Snag we have better.
Okay.
Wondering if this is good in, like, if we have an unblockable threat, which we don't yet, but I don't know. What do you want here?
I am completely. I don't understand this at all. So.
What's the?
This doesn't look like a deck that's going to do anything with a 1/1 and.
Well, what we need is to get some Umbras. There's another.
What is an
bottle.
Umbra?
It's an aura that gives indestructible. Ooh, Young Pyromancer.
Well, that seems like it should go in the deck.
So, I think that would come back. Thermo Alchemist and Young Pyromancer. So somebody has passed both of these cards. Now what?
Take a second, Arena Athlete.
How many things do we have that target? Two, 3 things so far.
Like, this pack just doesn't look like there's much in. There's also a foil.
It's a 4-mana counterspell, and you can cast it for free if you discard an island and another blue card.
Otherwise, it's a 4-mana counter. And it only targets it counters anything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Firewing Phoenix, flying 4/2. Oh.
Ooh, that seems good.
Yeah, sure. Mad Prophet. They thought me mad. I kind of want one of these, too.
You also want a Treasure Cruise, but I kind of want the 4/2.
Ooh, a Raging Ravine gives us access to green mana, in case we wanted to run Staunch Hearted Warrior. Mere Servitor. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Mere Servitor is on the battlefield, each player returns all cards named Mirror Servitor from their graveyard to the battlefield.
No.
That'd be good in a sack all my stuff deck.
What is
Oh, Aether Snipe. Of course it's Aether Snipe. It's a 3-mana bounce spell or a 6-mana 4/4 bounce spell.
Seems good to me.
Yeah. Undying Rage.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds fun.
Sure. Ooh, Wingsteed Rider. I know, we're nowhere near white, but I feel like we should be.
Too late.
Yeah, no, this is going to be fine. We only have the... Oh, no, we have 2 Rune Snags. Okay. We have 12 creatures. That's not bad. I feel like a 3rd Rune Snag would be good.
It seems monstrous, so go for it if you like.
There's a Visions from Beyond, so maybe it's not... Ooh, there's a 2nd Thermo Alchemist. Up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn with flashback. I feel like this might be more likely to go off, especially if we're running lots of counter spells.
Mm-hmm.
Our deck is doing like a couple different things, but I don't think they're that far off from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, red is open. This flashes back for red. What do we want here?
The combat? Is that an instant?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, 3rd one. Or the Boggle.
Or the Boggle? How much do we have to put on the Boggle? I feel like we're less Boggles and more spells.
Sure. Let's just do that.
So... You can take a foil. I'm happy to run a foil. Take the foil. Take the... Sure. And take the foil. Is this... Flashes back for red. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. I got this last pick in our paper draft.
Really?
Okay, so pay 3, discard a card, sack a land, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library.
There's a Treasure Cruise.
Treasure Cruise. There's an Eel Umbra. It has flash, +1/+1, and totem armor. The Umbras have totem.
Oh, that's what we wanted, right?
Spark Spitter is pretty good. You can pay a red, tap it, and discard a card to create a 3/1, which you then have to sacrifice, but...
Wasn't the Umbras what you were looking for?
Yes, if we are... I'm more interested now in instants and sorceries because of the 3 Thermo Alchemists.
So you're just going to kill the opponent. These are going to be long, grindy games, aren't they?
Maybe?
Oh, this is not what I signed up for, man.
They don't have to be.
Well, they're going to be.
But they're going to be.
All right.
Treasure Cruise. Oh, back to basics.
You are on your own as far as how this deck works, because I would
4th
never play this
counterspell?
deck.
Kind of want a 4th counterspell.
See, this is where I don't understand this deck. We have a bunch. Most of our creatures are little fast, aggressive creatures, but we have.
No, they're really not. Like, yes, we have the Boggle.
I thought the rest of the creatures were like arena athlete and.
So we've got 3 Thermo Alchemists. Young Peasy makes 1/1s whenever we cast
Do
an
you have
instant
something
sorcery.
chosen for the next pack?
That's a good question. I could...
What about the creature? Oh no, we don't want to mill. Forget
This
it.
creature?
Oh, is that a creature? Sure.
I mean, we could take another Rune Snag. We just counter everything our opponent casts ever.
If you could have
Ooh,
picked,
fiery temper.
if you could have picked a deck to build that would make me miserable to have to sit here for 3 hours and play with you, this would be the deck.
Just the Wind, Frantic Search, Fiery Temper. I feel like Frantic Search could be quite good. We don't have any flashback yet.
I think we're getting a little late for flashback.
Maybe. Travel preparations in this set? Gross.
Why are we not just snap taking the removal? Because you're just doing counterspells.
Well, we have counterspells.
Okay.
I could take the Just the Wind. This is double red is the thing. This is like single blue, single blue. Ooh, a Noble Hierarch. 3 damage to target player or planeswalker. Yeah.
Somebody was running a lot of those at the draft last night.
Do you think we have enough early game to get us to Ulamog's Crusher? Because that can just end games on its own.
You're not asking the right person. I have zero clue. I realize these are rhetorical questions that you're just posing to yourself, but I don't.
No, I'm seriously, legitimately asking.
I have no clue.
I want it. Hey, another Rune Snag. Generator Servant can generate mana.
Yep.
You really have no love for this deck, do you?
Nope. That's okay. You're going to have a blast with
It's
it.
fine. We're going to play the 5 Rune Snag deck, and it's going to be great. And the 4 Thermo Alchemist deck, and it's going to be great. This is going to end up looking like a constructed deck. Target creature gains flying. Whirlwind Adept. It's pretty good. Probably want one of those. Nightbird's Clutches, sure. Put target card from a graveyard on button. I don't know. I'm not playing anything out of this pack. I'm giving us options for boarding into an aggressive deck. Just so you know.
Uh-huh.
We have 5 Rune Snags. I think this is going to be fun. Don't you?
I'm glad that you're happy.
Get rid of the foil. We have all sorts of card draw, too. Okay, so, time to build the deck.
At least there's a better building space.
Absolutely. Let's get rid of all of the aggressive creatures. 28. Need to make some cuts. Lava Spike can get cut. One of these could get cut. We can put a Flight of Fancy on a Whirlwind Adept and feel pretty good about ourselves. Don't need Nightbird's Clutches, I think. Probably don't need 5 Rune Snags, but I think having 5 Rune Snags is funny. How about you?
Sure. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry to be not helpful in any way, shape, or form. But I would not ever play this deck. Ever.
But why?
Because it's awful.
Ah. $16 land, infinite 2-drops. Let's say 17 lands. $10-7. Red, red, red. 9-8. So you don't like this deck?
Not even a little bit.
Huh.
But I think it's going to be interesting to see you play it.
Do you want to... Because we can save this deck.
No. Try what you like, because... Yeah. Try it. See how it goes. I don't think there's any way you could build this deck that would make it a deck that I would really enjoy playing.
No?
No. It's just too scattered for the kind of deck that I'm not. I think it's very focused for the deck that you've already built. Like, it's doing a specific thing. You know what you're doing with it. I don't think this version is going to be good.
Because this is replacing all of the Rune Snags with aggressive creatures.
No, they're just 2/1s. They're going to get outclassed so fast, and then there's no removal.
Ah, but they're 2/1s with haste. And we can put auras on them.
Sure.
And when the thing with the aura on it dies, we return the aura to our hands.
If we get that one specific card. I just don't...
Well, there's this. And there's this.
Which deck do you want to play?
I want to play the other deck.
Then play the other deck.
But I'm just showing you, like, I think this deck...
I don't consider any deck where you're running 4 walls an aggressive deck.
No, I took them out.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. See? They're right there.
I see.
Check it out. 24 cards. A bunch of 2-drops.
Uh-huh.
I think this is also a good deck.
I don't think that's a good deck. You have a couple of auras, and the rest are just a bunch of little 2-power things that are gonna... Like, you can only drop 1 card on turn 2. So everything else gets dropped after turn 2. And you have no, like, anthem-y things to give them better staying power. I think you should play the deck that is going to be enjoyable. Or at least bastardly. I think 5 counterspells is bastardly.
I think this could be a fun deck to sideboard into. So I'm going to save it.
Okay.
And we're going to go and play our primary deck in the first round. All right, here we are. Oh, yeah, chat. I forgot about having a chat. Doo-doo-doo. Our opponent gets to decide whether or not to play first. And this is Ultimate Masters on MTGO, and we're playing in divorce mode because Tams really, really hates control decks. So, you know.
And the fact is, over the last month, we've been playing a lot of control.
That's a cute little hand. Right. I have to remember how to play. Is it 1? Yes. Pass priority is 1. Alright, let's get our Thermo Alchemist out there. Ooh, not looking good. Okay, I think... Do we hold up a Rune Snag?
I would probably drop the other Alchemist.
You drop the other Alchemist?
But I don't play these decks, so...
No, I think you're right. Because they're stuck on 2 land.
My thinking is it's just double the damage.
And we win. Because they see we have 2 Thermo Alchemists. Alright, let's draw a couple of cards. Island, Aether Snipe, yeah. Good games. Alright, I guess we're looking for... Oh, right, best of 3. We're playing best of 3.
I forgot.
Do we want to change up to the aggressive deck? No, I think we're good.
Why would you do that?
It is a good deck. I think you're crazy if you think that it's not a good deck. Although, this hand is also pretty good. Sure. Again, I think that's a mistake.
What did they do?
They thought twice, but in response. So now I'm in a mind that they might have a counterspell, which they probably don't. So what I really want here is another land. I think I want to tap down Cathodian and draw a card on their turn.
Not drop Young Pyromancer or the other Alchemists who have the counterspell for next turn? Like, what are you looking for? I mean, get a land, but you may draw one naturally next turn?
You have a point. Don't tell me you're not attacking. Alright, they come in for 3. We take 3. Draw our land. Okay, so drop Thermo Alchemist, just the wind their Cathodian. If we just the wind their Cathodian, though, then he replays it. So maybe we leave up just the wind Rune Snag.
I would assume you just leave up the counterspell for their next.
Or we could drop Thermo Alchemist and leave up counterspell or
Yeah, that's what I mean.
ice.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, are you going to counter this? That'd be fun. Oh, all right. Young Peasy getting in there. Think twice, sure. Go ahead. Yep, sure. I'll take 3 one more time. Whirlwind Adept. Guess what's getting Rune Snug? Oh, I can't activate. Hey, we win. See? That wasn't a long.
Why did they concede? They must have had just not great hands.
Well, they conceded because they're a blue-red player, and that's what blue-red players do when they think they're not just going to stomp you with their control deck. Yeah. They want to feel like they're smarter, and they think it's smarter to not continue to get hit.
It's interesting how much you've been playing blue-red in the last month or two.
You know, is it as good in Guilds of Ravnica? That's all I can really say. Anyway, we are going to look for... How many is this? 3 matches? 3 matches. Okay. So we're going to go and look for another match now. All right, match 2. Hey, we won the die roll this time. Sure, we'll play first. What's that? Thermo Alchemist Rune Snag?
Jeez. That's what happens when you have a lot of them
When
in your
you
deck.
have 4 of these and 5 of these, yes. Also, we've got our 5-mana Boggle. So.
There you go.
And our Phoenix for later. Angelic Renewal. Whenever a creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may sack Angelic Renewal. If you do, return that card to the battlefield.
Oh, okay. And it's a one-shot one.
That's alright. He's never going to resolve a creature. That's not even remotely true, because we're going to drop another Thermo Alchemist here. What's your 3-drop, sir? Wingsteed Rider. Oh, that's kind of scary, actually. Wish I'd had a Rune Snag for that. God, we can't play this and also counter whatever he wants to put on the Wingsteed Rider. Oh well. You're with me on this, right?
Yeah.
Also, we missed a point of damage. I gotta be more careful about that.
Uh-oh.
Bless you.
Sorry, I have dusty brains.
Mark of the Vampire. Oh, no.
I think we're in big trouble. We have a bounce spell somewhere in there, right?
A couple of them, yeah. 5/5 flying lifelink.
That is problematic.
It is problematic.
Don't forget to doink them. Give us something. Oh.
So, like, we can just play this out.
Or do we keep up the counter for whatever else they're going to put on that? How many cards in hand?
They have 4 cards in hand.
So maybe we do keep up the counter. I don't know. And then hope to draw a bounce spell next turn.
Well, if we're just hoping to draw a bounce spell, I think we want to get more stuff on the board.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, they can just sack their thing to get it back.
They can. Will they? They will. Okay.
Their lifelink is what's a pain in the...
Yeah. I guess I should have known better. Destroy target creature.
Well, that's rude. Jeez.
All right, well, this is the time I think sideboarding into our other deck might actually be better.
Okay, give it a try.
So, what do we have? We have a fight spell, a bounce spell. Yeah. Give it a shot anyway. Yes, we'll play first. And this hand is not great. This hand is better.
Still not good.
No, it's not. Can't even cast these unless we have double red.
That is correct.
Mulligan.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
You kept that on top, right?
Yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some. We're going to lose this one.
Clink.
Oh, Wingsteed Rider.
It's the deck again.
Any land and we can fight that.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sweet.
Well, now we just lose.
I mean, theirs is an enchantment kind of heroic deck, so...
Yeah. I'm only frustrated because we mulled the 3 and then looked like we had a chance.
Yeah.
Because 6/6 Flying Vigilance, we can't do anything about.
No,
we can bounce it.
Yeah. That's true.
So what are they putting in their graveyard? Ulamog's Crusher, Angel of Despair.
Oh, jeez. Which I'm guessing they can get back.
Oh, yeah.
That's a gross deck.
And we don't have double blue, so... That sucked. Oh well.
On to the next one.
Alright, final match. Yes, we'll play first. Yes, we'll keep this hand. Oh man, this is a sweet hand.
We've been getting a lot of those sorts of hands.
Yeah, that last game was the only one that really had a clearly terrible hand.
Mm-hmm.
It was 4 of them in a row. Clearly terrible hands. But,
that is true. Is it being tested with you?
a little bit. I think it's... there's too much going on, because I am currently uploading a video to my Let's Play channel. Right All right. Whoops. We should really probably counter their 3-drop like every single time. But we do have Adjust the Wind. So...
That's fair.
Dang it, I forgot about a point of damage again. I don't think we drop this. I think we leave up a Rune Snake.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah. I always seem to miss out on the first point.
But then you never forget after that.
Yeah. Yep, come at me, bro. No blocks.
How much is he swinging in for?
3.
Ah, that sweet spot where our defenders don't do that much. What you think you're doing? I bet you not.
Another one?
I don't think so, friend.
Oh, another Rune Snag.
I wish we had another land.
Me too.
But I think we hold up. Yeah?
Yeah. Because now this one he has to pay 4 extra.
Ew.
Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2, plus an additional 2 for each card named Rune Snag in each graveyard.
That's rude.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. End step, eh? Are we currently in the end step? Alright, so I'm going to ping you twice. And then I'm going to bounce that Hissing Iguanar.
So that we can get a card? Is that the draw card or just a
No, it's just bounces.
Okay, fair enough.
But that means he'll have to recast it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What you doing?
Target creature. That makes me feel even better.
Nice. You're a monster.
Well. Oh. I guess we just leave up a rune snag.
Yeah.
I really want another land.
So we can play the Pyromancer and leave up the rune snag?
Yeah.
I get you.
Well, I'm going to counter that. Yay!
I think we leave the deck the way it is.
I think so too. I don't think we're ever going to get to Ulamog's Crusher, so maybe we want
The foil?
I don't know. Maybe the foil? Maybe just another one of these?
I think either or is fine.
Maybe it's just fine and don't mess with it? Maybe it's just fine and don't mess with it.
That was so mean.
I think it's operating at peak efficiency.
You know how that feels.
I
you
do.
have gotten mad salty on stream because of somebody countering and being a big jerk face.
Yeah, but I just know they're sitting back there laughing at me. And,
What you're doing now, you're snirking. So let's remember that next time.
There's no creatures here, but we do have a counterspell.
Maybe they'll concede after the first counterspell.
Maybe. It's possible. And we now have enough mana to cast our 5 mana Boggle. So. Uh-oh. Oh no, not a wild mongrel. Ooh.
Creature. You could just kill his thing right now.
Could do that.
Before it gets out of...
Should probably have done it instant speed.
But when we don't remember the controls that well...
I mean, the problem is he can just discard a card to save it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 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 So that was dumb.
I didn't realize that. Well, boo. So that's problematic. Although it bounces just like anything else, so... I suppose if you get a bounce spell. Is it only till end of turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Whatevs. But that says to me that he doesn't have much else if he's willing to pitch a...
Ugh.
Oh no, I wish we had that counterspell up.
Yeah. Yeah, I really botched that one. I apologize. That's completely my fault. I missed it.
Oh, I missed it. I was like, why don't you just kill it before it gets out? What I thought it was every time it did a thing, it got a +1/+1 counter till end of, like, period.
No.
So I was super concerned about it growing out of what we could do.
Yeah, we're not winning this one.
Can we counter this?
I mean, I guess I'll counter this. Get a 4/2. Make the 4/2 flying and draw 2 cards. Takes 6.
It's deciding if he wants to discard a card to kill it or
Yeah.
just let it bump.
I probably would if I were...
I guess it depends what's in his
Okay.
hand.
Discard a mountain. That's fair. Kind of just dead.
At least there's going to be a game 3.
Yes, this is true.
Do you trade with the 4/4?
Oh, I have to.
Oh, right. Of course.
And then we go to 1.
Yeep.
Oh, no, we just die.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I think we just don't make that same mistake again and we just run it back.
Yeah, I kind of want to run the aggressive deck, but... whatever. This deck is sweet. If the pilot can keep himself from making boneheaded errors, like trying to...
Don't listen to the
3/3,
Don't listen
or
to the co-pilot
shock a
who's
3/3.
not sighted enough to see and have all the... I am dealing with half information. You've been doing really well with getting, with this deck, those opening hands with the counterspells and the dudes. The defenders.
You know what? Ulamog's Crusher should just be Undying Rage.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yes, we want to play first. And, oh, really?
That's terrible.
It's not that terrible.
Did you keep it?
Yeah. Of course I kept it. Got 3 Thermo Alchemists. We've got plenty of mountains in the deck. We've got the ice to draw us a card. That's funny, deck. Thank you so much for that. Yup. And now we tap it down just to draw us a card. Alright. I feel better about my life. Marginally. Another one? Well, they're actually worse in multiples, so... Target creature gets +3 in haste until end of turn. Alright.
Do you know what this set's missing?
What?
Blood Rush. You know why?
I don't agree.
Because I love Blood Rush. That's my kind of mechanic.
Why?
Because the deck doesn't want us to have pretty things.
Apparently.
You know what it is? Mitt goes like, forget it. You play Arena now. You're abandoners. Go play your other game.
Yeah, well, we'll be back on Arena tomorrow with the Wednesday weekend wonderfulness.
Mm-hmm. want to keep sacking or discarding cards.
Yeah, that's my thinking. Like, at least he's getting empty-handed, right?
Is he discarding something?
Oh, man. He gets to cast it. Oh! Gross.
Oh, that's a good trick.
Yeah, that's what madness is all about. That's why this card is here.
Ah. I see, I see. Are those bounce spells in your hand?
I have a bounce spell, yes.
Sweet.
Waiting on our opponent.
Come on, opponent. Do the thing. I wish you guys could see Step right now. He's doing a cute little dance in his chair to the music in his head. It's kind of adorable.
I'm waiting on our opponent.
So you're singing that. Do you have music playing in your head? Are you on hold?
Pretty much.
So it's not the girl from Ipanema? Oh, that's hilarious. No more things for you.
This is what happens when we don't have our counter spells. You're a little too late.
That's why I told him counter spells. This is why we can't have nice things, Snap.
I know. I apologize.
That's okay. It's fun. It's all fun. It's a game. And guess what? They're stuck on land.
Yeah, they are. They have been this entire time.
Oh.
They've had no more than 4 land through any of these games. Sure.
Well, they've been discarding their lands. That's why.
Yeah.
To save their Tues.
And what's frustrating is they're discarding cards, but they have the same amount of cards in hands that we do.
Mm.
Well, fine. Be a jerk. All right. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that deck. I would have enjoyed the aggro version of that deck almost as much. If you enjoyed this, you should check out our regular streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, right here on this channel or over on our Twitch. Although we're not streaming this week, we have other things going on. We will have a special Wednesday Weekend Delight tomorrow. We did the Kibler's Giant Creatures, Monsters thing, whatever it is, over on Arena. So do check that out. And like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go and check out the Mana Leaks past paper draft stream from this past weekend. It was awesome, and I was there, and I drafted a pretty sweet deck.
And you wore a sweet bow tie. So
I did. That's true. So
it's
yeah,
kind of
go
awesome.
and check that out. Also, we may be back streaming Friday. We'll figure that out, but we'll definitely let you know on social media. So catch up with us on Twitter or Facebook or email us. Links are all over the place. Thanks for watching.